Hey guys, what's up? It's Melanie. I am here, and I wanted to finish this piece up with you guys. So we have done quite a few steps on this guy, and we're gonna go ahead and finish it up. So step one, what did we do? Step one, we mixed salt wash and peppercorn. Okay, mix that up in a cup. So we made our paint nice and chippy, chunky, I guess is a better word. Hi, Sheila. And then we did this number. We just like all over the place, okay? So we created a lot of texture. We did that. Then we came back in with DIY's Firestarter and Old 57. And we did it again. We did it kind of like everywhere, okay? Hi, Sheila. I wish I knew how to comment on here, and I don't. I could put your comment right there. More. Let's see before anybody gets here. Post comment. I'm going to put this right here because I forgot to put it in the description. Let's see. Probably shouldn't mess around. Hi. I don't even know how to do it. Okay. All right. So then we went back in with Firestarter and Old 57, and we just sporadically put it. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Margarita. And Debbie. Hi, guys. So we put it kind of randomly everywhere, not really overlapping, but just kind of everywhere. Okay. Then what do we do? Then we went back in with letterpress gray and layered chocolate. And we kind of did the same thing again. Happy Friday. Yay. It's nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming. All right. So we did that. So now it's time to finish this guy up. It has been a crazy week for Melanie. I'm going to move all these things out of the way because they are just 100% not necessary. All right. Going down. Going over here. So those are all the colors we used. And now let's see what we have hiding here. So if I take you guys and turn you down, then you'll be able to see the front of the piece. So you guys remember this is a desk. This does open. All right. Now I tried to tighten this guy up. I tightened up every single thing that is on it. And it still has a little bit of a, see, a little bit of a wiggle. So I don't know what to say about that. Because I think that it's just the way it's built. If you see, go back and see, this Empire is like that. But every screw that could be tightened, I tightened. So I don't know. Miss Sheila, if you're still here, tell me, any ideas there? All right, so we created quite a bit of texture, and I'm pretty down with it. But some areas, I just think that, like here on top, there's some chunks. So I'm going to take this little sanding guy, and I'm just going to knock down a little bit more, like here and there, to get that. But my main distressing is going to be done. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Pauline. My main distressing is going to be done with the towel. I just want this to be a little bit smoother, so if you're using it for a desk, you know, it just doesn't feel like bumpy, lumpy, yucky. So we like smooth stuff, right? I'm going to put this right here. Never enough space. It's super windy here, guys, so if it gets a little crazy, it's an old piece, as sturdy as it's going to get. Looks awesome so far. I agree with you, Sheila. I agree. I just had so many comments. People are like, are you going to tighten that up? And I'm like, well, as much as I can. It's just kind of, you know, wiggles this way. It doesn't wiggle that way. It's not like not sturdy. I mean, I'd stand on it if I needed to. It's just, anyways, it is what it is, right? Okay. So again, knocking down some of the bigger chunks since we mixed all that salt wash in. But let's skip that because I really don't want to get any dirtier than I already am all the time. So I'm just going to take some water. Hi, Katie. And let's just get this towel pretty good and wet with some water. So when I wet distress, most of the time I want a pretty a towel that has some texture, you know what I mean? Seems like I get a little bit more progress. So it's pretty wet, you know, wring it out. And then we're going to use some different sides. So let's see. So my goal here is to bring out all those colors that we put underneath, okay? So let's go ahead and start. So if you remember, we've got Firestarter under there, and we've got Old 57 under there. As we rub, we're going to rub back our layered chocolate and letterpress gray. Just going to give us this stuff that's underneath. So there you can see, right? Let's drop you down again. You can see those colors starting to come out there. And if we go down here onto the handles and pools, don't have both, one or the other, Melanie. We'll call them pools. How's that sound? We'll rub that. You can see the colors really just starting to come out. So I know I was trying to be careful not to get the salt wash chunky like on the drawer so that I wouldn't have any troubles pulling it out, but it's like I did anyways. So you just want to keep rubbing back to reveal as much as you want, or as little as you want, basically. All these different colors. Can you see? Tell me. Little girl screaming across the street. I believe she's afraid of the wind. All right. So if you do that, just revealing the cool texture that we had underneath. And then if you want to, just wipe it with a dry towel to leave off any paint mud you might be making. Love the colors popping. I like it too. I think it's a really fun look. It's not what my husband asked me to do to this piece, but it's just where it ended up going. He wanted me to do like a Santa Fe style, and I don't know what happened, but that didn't happen. We'll get some of this cleared off, and then I'll show you guys up close. I did do some of the other areas already so that we can go ahead and move on to wax. We'll see how much the wax really changes the look of it. It's very fun. So what have you guys been up to? Tell me. I started a new job. I think I told you. I did tell you. I don't know if you saw that video or not. Oh, by the way, if you want to see exactly how I achieved this look, you can go back. I did put the link in the comments, so hopefully you'll be able to find those ones. This is like step number 4, so stuff has to dry in between, and then of course life happens in between too, so can't get it all done sometimes in one whack. So wet distressing with DIY paint is really cool. You can't do this with all paints, because a lot of them have stuff in them that you cannot go back and wet distress. You have to sand, and that's cool. You can do that too. But wet distressing is nice because you don't have the dust that comes with it. And if you get real tired of sanding dust, then wet distressing might be the right thing for you. And like I said, just a damp towel. If your towel starts getting too mucked up with paint, then you can always go back, change out your towel, get another one. I've been making props for Enchanted for. Ooh, well, that sounds fun. I'd love to see a picture of that when you're done. That sounds really cool. This nursery that I'm working out, yeah, I would love to see that. This nursery that I'm working out, we kind of want to make like a fairy garden, little plants and like an interactive space for like the kids that come in this summer. Aw, somebody. Thank you, Katie. Aw, I appreciate that. You're very sweet. Thank you for doing that. Wasn't expecting that. And I appreciate that. So soon, guys, we're going to go work on my bathroom upstairs. My paint is in, and I am ready to go up there. I just have to do it. Oh, I didn't take the grout off yet. Or the caulking. I'm not really sure if I'm going to. I just do it lazy way. Let's see. Okay, so we've got a little bit more to do over here. If you guys can't see or whatever, just let me know. That would be fun, Pauline. I want to see you. Okay. So just wiping her down. We did the same technique on all of it. And I kind of like it. It looks really cool if you rub a little bit harder. Yeah, definitely do that. Hi, Irma. Definitely send me pictures. But if you rub a little harder, you can actually get down to the natural wood finish too, which is another layer of coolness that you can reveal if you want to. All right. So you can see, oh, you guys can see, huh? All the different shades of fun happening. I really love the old 57. I kind of just like the contrast all the way around. All the different colors. On hindsight, I think I might have put some, I would have put some bright yellow in here too. I think that would have been cool, but I didn't. Okay, so now we just wait for that to dry. It's not too wet, so it won't take long. Put that aside. And we're going to take out our Shipwrecked, which is our Verdigris Wax. Of course, I can never say it correctly, so forgive me. Okay. So we're going to take out, this is a 1.5 inch round brush that you can find on my website if you like it. It's made by Wizel, and it's fabulous. So let's dip into our wax here. So you can see how light this is. That's because it's not sealed. So let's go ahead. We're going to use this green wax because I want a little bit more green on there. And this is going to go ahead and seal our piece up. These brushes are so awesome. It's like the softest, nicest wax brush. I use the 2-inch palm a lot, but I have that one specified for just my clear. So I'm not going to use it for this because I don't like to clean my wax brushes. I just want them to be ready all the time. But you can see how that really darkens up and deepens the piece. You guys have any questions or anything? Tell me. Let's go down here. So you can see the Shipwreck wax is that nice tealy color. So it's just going to give it a little bit more of that, basically. And we're just going to get it all on here. This brush helps it to go on so easily and smoothly that no big deal. A lot of people don't like to wax because they think it's going to take them forever, and that's absolutely not true. you have the white brush, the right brush and the right wax, then it's not going to take you long at all. That is that. What was the last coat of, what was she put on? Thank you. I covered it all up with layered chocolate and letterpress gray. I did like one area here, one area there, like just kind of kept switching it. And that link will be to that video in the comments below. You'll see that the video right before this one, where I did that last step. Does that help? I use clean on brushes too. Yeah. I love the S50 is my absolute favorite of the Klingon. These aren't Klingon though. These are Wiesel. So, but I mean, I don't know. I like a lot of them, but S50 is probably my ultimate favorite. But I do like that flat, the F40 is wonderful. And then of the Wiesel brushes, I like this one, and I like that palm brush. They're my go-tos for the Wiesel ones. They're worth every penny. I love that they don't ever lose bristles, and you can absolutely abuse the whole heck out of them, and they don't care. I love that too, because I'm an abuser. The same, yeah, Wiesel and Klingon, you can just abuse them, and they don't care. They're just like, hey, I'm so cool that I can take it. Leave me in a bucket of water for a pure month, and then go back and wash me, and guess what? I will be fine. That does not happen with a lot of brushes. And I still probably shouldn't do that, but I do it all the time. And there's no rust. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I want to get a S50 when I can. Yeah, they're completely out of stock at the moment. We just waiting for them to reload so we can get some more, because that brush sells out so fast. Because it's the favorite by most people. All right, so just gonna keep on working, guys, and working it in, and then of course, what would you have done to achieve a Santa Fe look? So Margarita, he wanted me to. So I'm not sure if you know, like Santa Fe is like Mexican pine. So basically what I would have done is used a lot of wax and like a lot of green and red and yellow, and gone in and kind of like sanded the piece a little raw in a few pieces. So in places like kind of randomly, and then used a lot of black wax so the paint would adhere in those places and not wipe back off, because in the other places I would have wiped it back off. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Yeah, I always leave mine in water too. Hi, Maggie. Yeah, so I don't know if that makes any sense, but the way that they do it, so Santa Fe, I always say it's like it's Mexican pine. So in Mexico, what they do is they use, a lot of them use shoe polish. Is it a metal? This one? No, this is wood. A lot of them use shoe polish instead of wax. And they go on and really, God, it's like highly distressed. Almost looks like it was painted one color and then another color and then another color over and over throughout time. But they go in and they use actually shoe polish a lot of time, or wax or anything oil based over it, which I'm not going to, obviously that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my wax, but I don't know if I ever get the right piece. It just didn't feel right for me for this one, even though that's what Hamish wanted me to do. It just didn't feel quite right, but I'll show you guys if I ever get the right piece. Around here, a lot of people just call it rustic furniture. They sell it. That's the name of what you're going to get if you go get rustic furniture. So there's people who love it, and then there's people who I have painted over all of their rustic furniture and made it, into farmhouse look or whatever they wanted because they didn't want that anymore. Shoe polish. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is. No, but yeah, they use it. I actually had a whole set this lady brought me that she wanted me to make into farmhouse. Hi, Mel, by the way. She wanted me to make it into a farmhouse look. And, but when she bought it from the store, they had been telling her to reapply the shoe polish every year since she bought it. And I did it, but man, I had to clean it forever to get all that polish off it because, of course, she wanted it white. So it was quite the process. And I definitely didn't charge enough for all that cleaning. So lesson learned there. Don't do that unless you. Now I'm getting better about. And how do you guys feel about this? When you do custom work, incorporating clean time into your price, because I've learned the really hard way, that not all pieces are equal, and you may get a piece from a customer and they want you to refinish it, but either they haven't cleaned it in the whole time they've had it, or they have just put furniture polish or oils or shoe polish in that case all over it, and you spend a day cleaning it before you can even prep it to be able to start painting it. So I've been trying to get a little better about really thinking about those kind of things before I go in and put a price on what this is going to cost me to do, because all that stuff, time is your time, and I don't know. So has anybody else ever had experiences with that kind of thing where you've learned that you need to be a little more cautious when you go quoting someone? All right. So we keep moving on here. We'll get to the top here in a minute. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. So being that we're using the shipwrecked wax, that's kind of falling down into some of those tighter spaces for us. And desks are really kind of popular right now, especially with all the home schooling going on and all that stuff. So that's good. So one of my friends hooked me up with a really cool piece that I have back there behind me. You can't see it right now, but it's pretty fun. So I'm just kind of tossing around what I'm going to do with it in my mind. Let's see what you guys have any great ideas for me here in a minute. I'm always amazed at how much the paint darkens up with the wax. And of course it's going to dry a little bit lighter than what it is now. Keep on keeping on. All right. I'll do down there the rest by myself. So who's all going to the DIY boot camp? Anybody? California? Tell me. you guys. So I'm going to go help Debbie be one of the instructors there. Should be fun. In April, Mel's coming. My friend Mel. So when you're waxing, you can go in little circles like that. You can go straight. It doesn't matter too much. You just want to get good coverage, but you don't need to completely overdo it. Hold this little wobbly guy. I do. You know, I feel like if I took it off its casters, it'd be a lot more stable, but I'm really happy that it rolls, so I don't really want to do that. I could put a supporting beam. Maybe that's what I should do underneath there. Maybe. I wish you were too, Rosa. You're in the UK. Oh, well, you're not going, Pauline. That's too far. But it would be nice. I'm just super stoked to put faces to a lot of you guys. Like, get to, you know, I see your names, but I don't know who you are. I can't see you. Oh, I'm pretty excited about that too. I know she opened it. It was open to DIY retailers, and then she opened it to the public. So if anybody's on the fence about it, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of YouTube tips and tricks and, well, everything we know, really. And we're all different, so you get a lot of different aspects, you know. So I think that's a really good thing if you're looking to start a YouTube channel or have yours grow. You know, myself and Debbie and Janie Ray are going to share everything that we know to help everyone grow. My channels aren't as big as theirs, but, you know, I'm growing. And we've all been there. I've just been there more recently than them. But it would be fun, huh? Well, Rosa, if you want to come, I wish you were closer, Pauline. That would be awesome. But I do get it. That's a bit of a ways to go. I don't even know. How is international travel right now? Oh, look how pretty, though. Isn't that cool? I like it. Kind of stoked about it. I'll have to, when it's all dry and I buff it, which will be today, I'll take a picture of it and put it in the community page, community part of my page, so you guys can see it if you would like to. And that is that. So next projects. Let's see. We're still in full lockdown. Oh, geez, guys. We're starting to open back up everywhere. You guys have the vaccine and everything over there, Pauline? All right. So my wonderful friend Carla gave me that. Isn't that fun? So an old wardrobe. We've got this over here. The little hanging bar there. And then these are all drawers. And it has the coolest bakelite. I mean, yes, you do. Okay. I go get my second one tomorrow. So this one, look at how fun they are. You guys get closer. So all these bakelite pools. Go down here. Look how pretty it is. It's almost like a rosy kind of. Yes, Carla is the best. Hi, Angela. Anyone have a link? Michelle, I don't have it handy, but Mel might. Mel, will you get Michelle the link to the boot camp. So that is it. All right. So this one will be my next project. I still don't know what I'm going to do to it. I just don't know. So we're going to have to wait and see. And then my bathroom. I need to do the countertops. I told you guys I would do those countertops. So if you guys want to, if Mel doesn't put that link here, Michelle, I can give it to you after if you want to text me or message me or whatever, okay? All right, guys, that is that. I'll get to that door frame sometime. Yeah, doing my best to get it all done. I'm not. Gotcha. Okay. All right. I get it. Okay, guys. I love how that desk. Can't wait to see what you do with the dresser. Thanks, Cherry. Hi, I'm glad you're here. All right, guys, that is it. You remember there's links in the comments. You want to try any of these products. When you buy a product for me, it supports me, which helps me to be able to keep my business open and keep doing these videos. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your donations too. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry I look, I was at the nursery all day. I was watering trees. There's so many trees, and they are outside, and it is windy. So Melanie is a little winded. All right. You guys are awesome, and I will see you soon. Okay. Bye, guys.